you go forward.
Oh, okay.
People give out that I stand too far because I'm the man.
Yeah, actually, that kind of looks better, I think. Good morning.
Wait. Perfect.
Or we could do this kind of thing where I talk and then you talk, you just step out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know we're live, by the way, but yeah, you'd be surprised at the complaints we get. Anyway, good morning. It's a lot darker and wetter than it was yesterday because we're going to see further showery spells across most parts of the county today. Not miserable now, mind you, but yeah, not like it was yesterday morning. And temperatures then, not really cold either, around 12, 13 or 14 degrees in most places.
So some of the big stories in the papers this morning, Patrick Quirke all over the front pages as you would expect. Yesterday he was found guilty of murdering his love rival Bobby Ryan, and he's pictured on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail. Now that the case has been concluded, there's details coming out of the things that the jury were not allowed to consider, so extra little bits and pieces. So the tabloids in particular are carrying all of these. Sordid secrets of evil killer Quirke is the headline on the Irish Daily Mail this morning. Things like how he visited a website about Irish murders, particularly about wife killer Joe O'Reilly and how to stage the perfect murder. He had secret recordings on his computer of himself being intimate with Mary Lowry and his wife as well, says the Irish Daily Mail. His poor wife had to sit through all that horrible stuff. So that's on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail as he was found guilty yesterday of murdering Bobby Ryan.
Same story in the Examiner, yeah, guilty, and silhouette of his face on the front page. There is a quote from him that says, "I had an affair with this woman, but this was my only crime," says Patrick Quirke. That's on the front page there this morning. In another story then, GAA Club returns 15-fold investment locally. This is a study which was done through Nafiana GAA Club in Dublin. And the study found that every euro invested into it was the equivalent benefit of €15 in social value for the community. It's actually an interesting read in the Examiner this morning. And it's also kind of a nice breakaway from murder. Which is in all the papers this morning. Yeah,
speaking of, front page of the Irish Independent today, it's got the Anna Creedle murder trial as well. This is awful stuff as well. The latest from the trial, the boys exchanged looks with each other as they tried to show the Gardaí the route that they took with the schoolgirls. So there was discrepancies in details they gave to the Gardaí in relation to where they had actually gone with Anna on the night that she died. And how Quirke planned the perfect murder but still got caught is a headline in the Irish Independent today.
Yeah, same story then. The Times as well. We got justice for Daddy, love rival jail for murder in the Times Ireland edition. And ew, Scrabble lets slang word into dictionary. So the word ew,
like ew, like disgusting kind of, that kind of
yeah.
Ew.
And you know, have you ever had somebody say this to you? Oh my God, Elaine, your eyebrows are on fleek.
On fleek, man. Yeah. Well, no one's ever really said it to me, but I've heard other people saying it.
But, the word fleek in it apparently will also be accepted in Scrabble now as well.
Okay, do you have to put on fleek or just fleek?
Just fleek, yeah, just fleek.
How do you spell that?
FLEEK. Okay. And only for the fact I saw that written down this morning, I wouldn't have known the answer.
I was texting it to a friend once that something was on fleek for the crack, like, and I had to Google how to spell it, but I couldn't remember. Remember. I was there to myself. Oh, maybe it's the French, like FLIQUE.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Imagine if you had sent, like, let's say FLEEK, and they'd have gone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. So if Scrabble players, ew and fleek, both are now words you can use.
Scrabble's big in the Kinsella house, and many is the fight we've had over Scrabble.
Many is the morning where you've said to me, God, I'm wrecked. Oh,
playing Scrabble.
Are you a bit sick, or was your little girl up all night? No, I was playing Scrabble. Many a morning that has happened here.
Listen, my sleep hygiene has improved so much.
Yeah, in fairness, I think it's because you deleted the app.
Yeah, and also I don't watch Netflix in bed anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Now I don't have anything to talk about with people though.
I've nothing but excuses. But at the end of the day, Netflix is ruining my life.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Some of the top trends today, obviously people talking about Liverpool-Barcelona last night with Lionel Messi tormenting Liverpool. 3-0. Calm yourself now. Now that's unfair. 3-0 it finished up. Messi with 2, and an extra kind of sucker punch for Liverpool fans was that Suarez scored the first goal.
Yeah.
Oh. So 3-0 finished up at the Nou Camp, the Camp Nou. Dear God, I was there. It's class.
Yeah, my family were there as well in holiday years
so
ago.
Good.
And my brother has just said it's just so big, like.
It's so cool.
So Liverpool lost last night.
Liverpool lost last night. Yeah, I got that. Ruby Walsh, another top trend today, Andrew.
Yeah, he also plays for Liverpool and they lost to Barcelona last night. I know. Yeah, Ruby Walsh, brilliant. So he won yesterday. and then announced his retirement after the race. And yeah, it's huge for Ruby Walsh. I mean, when you just think back to what he's actually won, I mean, for as long as I can remember, I was told by people, just back whoever Ruby's on.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, he's always on the best horses.
Yeah, exactly.
Come here. What age do you think he is? Don't read it.
Oh, I don't have it.
Oh, do you know? Because I just found out this second.
43?
Yeah, he's only 39.
Is he?
So that's what it says here
He
anyway.
looks older, lad. Sorry,
Oh
Ruby,
man,
you look
jockeys
older,
always do. They're, you know, because I think it has a lot to do with them having to keep their weight down. Do you know when you're too skinny? We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Once you hit a certain age, and it's usually just true for women, but turns out it's true for men too when you look at jockeys. And you hit, maybe it's like 35 and you can have the face or the arse. You can't have both.
That's what you said, face or arse, yeah.
Yeah,
39 lads, wow.
Jockeys have the arse, obviously.
Yeah, well,
The arse required to win the Gold Cup.
concrete arse.
Yeah, 24 years he's been riding. And
Premature. Yeah.
that's cool. I never thought I'd say that sentence on the video.
A lot of riding in that time.
24 years he's been riding and now he's retired from it. And there was lovely pictures of him celebrating with his family, actually. They were very sweet.
That's good. And look, he's a legend. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
Iker Casillas is also training this morning. The Spain legendary goalkeeper, lads, had a suspected heart attack yesterday at training. He's 37. He was training with Porto and he was taken to hospital. What was it? They haven't actually confirmed that it was a cardiac arrest, but it was suspected that it was. And
he's doing well though.
He's doing well now, yeah, thankfully. But what's weird about this is that this is a professional athlete. He's 37 years of age, so he's quite young and like fit.
Oh yeah, he looks great.
To him, like, so awful. Hopefully he'll make a full recovery. And the Billboard Music Awards are trending this morning. Brendan, I was listening to Brendan yesterday. Brendan said the Cardi B was up for 21 awards last night.
What?
Yeah, she did win a rake of them, as did Drake, Maroon 5 and Ariana Grande. But yeah, 21 awards she was nominated for. I think Drake was the big winner. I don't know exactly how many he won, but looking at the winners list this morning, you know, there's a thing below and they're all printed in bold, the winner.
Yeah.
And it was literally Drake.
Wow.
So yeah, there was a lash of them on last night. So.
Iker Casillas, I just thought of it there. There's some story about him with the lotto. Do you remember that lottery story?
No.
So I'm just Googling it here now to see. Yeah, okay. So as a child, he forgot to post his dad's predictions the weekend that his dad had correctly predicted all 14 results. Okay, it wasn't lottery. It sounds like some kind of, anyway, pool or whatever. The family missed out on an estimated €1 million.
I hope he repaid that when he became.
I'm sure he did, like when he became so rich. I'd say I'm presuming he didn't come from a wealthy background. But
his wife, by the way, I think is a sports reporter.
She is, yeah, she's a sports journalist.
And
yeah.
After she was working for the Spain national broadcaster after they'd won the World Cup. So mid interview, she's to interview him because he's captain.
Oh
and he just shifts the face off her.
Oh, nice.
It was very funny.
That's cute. Okay, we better leave it there. We've got loads to do on the show. We're up to €440 on Who's for Breakfast in association with Ash's Anascall Black Pudding. We'll be giving away hopefully that cash today. If not today, maybe later this week. It goes up by €10 every day. Our Lee Strand competition continues as well with €1,000 up for grabs in that, and Lee Strand hampers.
Yeah, details coming up and we're live in about 15 seconds. Morning.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Bye.